In today's video, we delve into a significant issue: Apple's ongoing struggle with its operations in China. It's a complex web of challenges, woven from delicate threads of market dynamics, government regulations, and the ever-evolving consumer preferences. As we navigate through this web, we'll touch upon the crux of Apple's China problem, the ripple effects it's been causing on their business, and potential solutions that could help them reclaim their stronghold in the Chinese market. We'll also ponder on whether it's a temporary blip or a long-term concern for the tech giant, so gear up for an insightful journey into the heart of Apple's operations as we shed light on this pressing issue. Welcome to Magnificent 7 Investing, where we bring you the latest insights on the world of investing. Apple, a tech giant, has been grappling with a China problem for quite some time now. In the heart of this issue, we find a web of complex challenges that Apple has been trying to navigate. To begin with, China's strict regulations play a significant role. China's cybersecurity laws and data privacy rules are known for their stringency. They compel foreign companies to store data within the country and impose restrictions on data transfer, putting a strain on Apple's operations. Then, there's the issue of fierce competition from local brands. Chinese smartphone manufacturers like Huawei, Xiaomi, and Oppo have been giving Apple a run for its money, offering high-quality devices at competitive prices. These brands understand the local market intimately and have been successful in meeting the unique needs and preferences of Chinese consumers. But it doesn't stop there. The US-China trade tensions have further complicated the matter. The trade war between the two countries has led to increased tariffs, causing a rise in the cost of Apple products. This has put Apple in a tough spot, as it tries to maintain its premium brand image while also staying competitive in terms of pricing. And let's not forget about China's growing nationalist sentiment. There's been a surge in the Buy Chinese movement, which encourages consumers to support local brands. This, coupled with the anti-American sentiment fueled by the trade war, has made it even harder for Apple to win over Chinese consumers. Clearly, Apple's China problem isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a significant issue that's affecting its business. But the question is, how is this impacting Apple's bottom line? And more importantly, what is Apple doing to overcome these challenges? We'll delve into these questions in the next scenes. Stay tuned. Let's now examine how Apple's China problem is impacting its business. The China problem has indeed cast a long shadow over Apple's financial health. The company, which once enjoyed a robust market share in China, is witnessing a steady decrease, in part due to intensifying competition from local brands like Huawei and Xiaomi. This has led to a significant reduction in iPhone sales, once the jewel in Apple's crown. Furthermore, the decline in market share has a ripple effect on Apple's revenues. Remember, China is the world's largest smartphone market, and a decline here means a substantial cut in Apple's global income. This effect is not limited to the sales of devices alone. Services, an increasingly important revenue stream for Apple, are also feeling the heat. The App Store, for instance, faces stiff competition from local Chinese app markets, further denting Apple's revenue prospects. The repercussions of this problem extend beyond China's borders and impact Apple's global operations. The decline in Chinese sales can cause a slowdown in Apple's overall growth, given that China accounts for nearly a fifth of Apple's total revenues. This situation could also affect investor sentiment and the company's stock price. Moreover, Apple's supply chain, heavily reliant on China, could face disruptions due to the ongoing trade tensions between the US and China. Such disruptions could increase costs and impact product availability, tarnishing Apple's brand image and customer loyalty. But it's not all doom and gloom. Apple is a company known for its resilience and innovative spirit. It has weathered storms before, and there's every reason to believe it can navigate this one too. As we've seen, the China problem is causing a significant dent in Apple's financials and its global standing. So what can Apple do to overcome its China problem? A question that often hangs in the air unanswered. Well, let's dive into some potential solutions. Firstly, Apple might want to consider strengthening its local partnerships. By aligning with reputable Chinese firms, Apple could not only gain a better foothold in the market, but also a deeper understanding of the local culture, consumer behavior, and business environment. This could foster a more favorable public perception and regulatory environment for the tech giant. Secondly, improving its understanding of Chinese consumers could be a game changer. Chinese consumers are unique in their preferences and buying habits. By tailoring its products and marketing strategies to cater specifically to this demographic, Apple can potentially increase its market share and customer loyalty. Lastly, Apple could consider diversifying its production. As we all know, most of Apple's products are manufactured in China. By spreading its manufacturing base across different countries, Apple could reduce its dependence on China, mitigating the risk of potential supply chain disruptions or political tensions. While these potential solutions may sound simple in theory, implementing them in reality would require careful planning, strategic foresight, and a deep understanding of the Chinese market and its complexities. While these solutions aren't guaranteed to fully resolve the issue, they could help Apple navigate its China problem more effectively. After all, in the world of business, it's all about adaptability, resilience, and the courage to take on challenges head-on. In conclusion, Apple's China problem is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. We've delved into the roots of this issue, explored its impact on Apple's business, and considered possible solutions and the outlook for the future. It's clear that the problem is multifaceted, involving not only economic but also political and cultural dimensions. It's a situation that demands continuous monitoring and strategic maneuvering from Apple. What are your thoughts on Apple's China problem? Feel free to share your views in the comments section, and if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe to Magnificent 7 Investing for more insightful content. Thank you for watching.